Hey guys, in this lesson we will learn how to do the trim and the extend commands inside the AutoCAD program. So how can I do this and what is the benefit of these commands that we use a lot in electrical drawings or in our electrical design? Okay, so let's say we have these line enter like this, and enter once more like this, and enter, and we have a line like this, line and enter again, and enter like this and like this. Okay, now the first one which we would like to learn is extend. So what does extend mean? I would like to extend this line to this line, extend this one to this one, this one to this one. How can I do something like this? Simply we will type extend like that, EX, which refers to extend or abbreviation for extend like this. Then it says select object to extend. Okay, what object you would like to extend? I would like to extend this one. So you can see here, when you go near to it, says extend to this one. Okay, now if you go onto the other side, it will extend to this one. Okay, if you go in the middle, it will not extend to anyone, exactly in the middle. Okay, however, it's very difficult to do this. So anyway, if you are in the right side, it will go to the nearest line to it like this, or from here like this. Okay, so if I click here, it will extend to here. If I click here, it will extend to it. If I click another one, you'll see it extended to this one like this. If you click this object, it will extend it to the nearest line like this. Okay, that is a very helpful thing to do. You can see this one does not have any line to extend to. Okay, now escape and Control Z like this. Okay, great. So that is the extend command in order to extend a line to another one or extend a line to anywhere. Okay, now there is another way or another one which would like to learn, which is the trim. So skip like this. So we have this line and we have this line. Let's say I would like they are intersecting with each other, and I would like to remove this part only, this part. So how can I do this? I will use a trim from here, or simply type T or for trim like this. Then it says select object to trim. Okay, so what object you would like to trim? Okay, so if you go like this, you can see this two intersecting with each other. So click like this, trim this part. Okay, these two are intersect. You can delete this one, you can delete this, you can delete this as you would like. You can even delete a complete line. Okay, now that is how you use trim. You can click like this to trim any part like this by using trim. Okay, great. Skip and Control Z to get back. Now another thing that we would like to do is that you can switch between extend and trim. You can switch between these two. How can I do this? Let's say you would like to do trim. Okay, so trim means I will cut any of these. Now let's say I would like to switch from trim to extend. So how can I do this? You can see that it says select object to trim or shift plus select to extend. So if I click on shift on the keyboard like this, and by clicking shift I switch it from trim to extend. So you can see if I go like this, it will extend instead of trimming. If I remove shift from the keyboard, it will trim. If I click on shift like this, it will extend like this. So if I click like this, it operates as extend despite using the trim. Now if I'd like to move like this and like this, okay, as we would like. Great. Okay, another thing that we would like to do is that Control Z like this, and extend, again it says the same exact thing. You can see select the object to extend, or shift plus select to return to trim. So if I click on shift on the keyboard, if I click like this, we have the extend, the normal command. If I click on shift on the keyboard, you will switch to trim. Okay, so it means that if I am operating on trim, click on shift, then you will be switched to, or hold on shift on the keyboard in order to switch to extend. Okay, if you are using extend, you can click on shift for a long time and you will be able to trim. Okay, so you can switch between these two commands together by using the shift on the keyboard and holding it. Okay, you have to hold shift. If you remove your hand from shift, it will be operating normally. Okay, so we have the trim like this, or the extend. If I would like to trim, you can see trim, shift, it will trim like this, trim like this. Okay, extend like this and like this. Okay, so in this lesson we learned about the extend and the trim commands in AutoCAD program.